This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Hello, General. Yes, General. Am I ready? Masomo Hase.
You go.
Yes, General. So betPawa Premier League na twice. There are few things you bet me discuss here for your league, and then I'm person share LEGON CITIES, especially me time the more. But General, usually the na you say from open play and you show your game bakumi no me and near the opponent a half. A question see between your goal. But apart from open play, there are other situations na a go over. Other situation make set pieces or dead ball situations. So LEGON CITIES led by Coach Maso Kunadu on your board here. One manager, a basa for set piece and two opponents in a neta or a specialist. As an individual, as a collective, how I bet me the ball no at all net, sometimes a bit shocking. But well-drilled patterns and a ship. So from last season, this season, we've been analyzing certain situations. Now here, forget about open play, how I try to build it out from one kasa half or the opponent. We've been seeing all that. One team, I'm going to share loads of goals, but I'm going to little opportunity around the position half. I'm going to try to me I finish those chances. I'm going to say the share screen, and this is shots from last season, whenever you commit blunders around Uzono, or with me a punish money, but go a bit deeper than open play. How Jonah Tukwemo from open play with me a try a mobile negotiating on way out from one casa deep defense, and they are called the position third. These are the situations that America say, a team ready or a well drilled on open play situations and then set pieces. Now talking about set pieces, and your penalties and one something I may refer to, say the ocean or screen, sometimes penalties are part of the dead ball situations or the restarts. But sometimes it goes beyond just from the 12-yard spot. And the LEGON CITIES, I show say general giving time on bet me up and a show I'm an but sometimes we are talking about two different situations here: the angle and the distance. So distance be a free kick at the piano. LEGON CITIES I show say we able so met me the ball no at net I'm an and we have 18 team league and a year ball. But LEGON CITIES have shown say irrespective of the angle, despite the difficulty in the distances, LEGON CITIES one team say young chances. They've always been doing that. Now, let me show you something very, very special about LEGON CITIES. How a general, or try so on finish on set pieces. We have a lot of technical teams in the league. Don't forget that. Accra Lions a hugely technical side. Because technical side, it means a be out from goalkeeping. You can see the final third, any born kasankasa. And yet to say the physical nature of certain teams are now a more league. So LEGON CITIES what so many technical players. A basse, Eric Kessben from that 32.2 meter distance or hit the bar, not a short, a ricochet of the bar. We've been seeing that from different variety of angles, different ranges of distances. LEGON CITIES ejina ball na chia, general the ball to now. The catch that one say. Who be here say only LEGON CITIES a ball in and around the area will be stay very, very clean and tidy. Because of foul or more hard true open play on the ball, but not come to they have men and so much technically inclined on the baby can't ball on the atom. And we've been going through their drills every single moment. When LEGON CITIES delete now around the area, you're very, very, very careful. You still stay compact in open play and some about foul because of foul or hand general LEGON CITIES a certain idea on what they can't ball the two. Now my can once match or say irrespective of the angle, say a corner kick, or say around the area, say the zone 14, 15 or 16, any single direction LEGON CITIES at the ball better say a short corner squad, we are specialists. They've been doing this, they've been creating a lot of chances out of it, they've been getting a lot of goals out of dead ball situations. And Coach Maso Kunadu, you know what to say, the specialist in free kicks, dead ball situations, penalties, corner kicks, all these angles, and for go raw from open play. Name of the other side, they say foul LEGON CITIES in and around the box. So I say, general, as I we are so careful. They've been doing this against teams, and Matthew was say actually a few drills, but for the time being, you enjoy this kind of drills at LEGON CITIES and they share opponents and against dreams. The game ended 2-2. After baby foul Legon Cities a striker just on the verge of getting entry into the penalty box. And Omuba Bejnechi said, yeah, forget it. But be about Kochibono, a netting inside. They've always been having players on target. They hit it from 30 meters away, 40 meters away, sometimes 42 meters. Ombe making sure say a kwan biana or foul on Waha. And the referee was just right there. So we are talking about Kotoko, we are talking about Hasifok, we are talking about Diana, we are talking about Mediama, RTU Tamale City. But I am telling you emphatically, say about free kicks, about set pieces, from distance, from longer or shorter ranges, Legon Cities, I show a league in say general, or me a very, very, very good, or me a very, very special in that regard. Now look at this situation and look at the angle. Coach Maso Kodu is always calm and composed because a lot of drills are or they from training grounds or they ba match mu. The aim was difficult. The coaches will tell you, "Hey, oba rehearse BB or training grounds." And general obesa so I transmitted that same patterns and drills at the Beko game mu. Yeah, no difficult. Players ni bi just want come chija. And sana ma kai say, coach can say or can say and sana many about so. But that is never down to Legon Cities. They've always been very much consistent. A bad set piece was her. Every single one of them, general, almost hit him and target. Now the reality is that the coaching aspect is so difficult. And I said, general, obey certain drills on set pieces. Because one, yeah, revolved around the weaknesses of the opposition. So about open play there, obet me I hit and go in a direct nature. I'm a weakness aside what defense, obet me sometimes I down to recovery. But set piece here, obet me I continue putting in our which yet Legon Cities means on the bono ebeto net. They've been doing this. A new single set piece when you players minimum of 8 our backline. And it's Bunny saying that Legon Cities they have every means on the board variety of free kicks. And it's down to just one man at the dugout, Coach Maxwell Kunadu. I think quite difficult and say, when was the last time I say a left footer be a general or Bejina Boachi from 32 meters, 35 meter distance to go. Part back on the net. But Legon Cities at their come game, no say. So much shadow back with short passing sequences. The first phase, second phase, third phase to the finishing zone. Now, ma general mudu where ha, be fine a coin for fra, the ball no ebeto net. Which team and a Legon Cities and share set piece in Tiano as all share all screen so. And kudos to Coach Maso Kunadu. A Juma Wayaneson, set piece a different drill, different job altogether. But he's made sure say at the end of the day, so the ball ne ba na oman and farmer, uchano box in a you are doomed. Even for corners, they have means corners and they are so special. Kudos to Legon Cities. But there's one area I'm a person look at that free kick against Wafa. Now you Krabi. So from here, what you need to take notice and say, Shadia Ketuabi was say, there's a man marking here, there's another man marking here, there's another man marking here. So it is 2 for 2, 2 for 2, 2 for 2. Obia so. This is against Wafa. But look at something from Legon Cities. Now, there is another 4-man wall, which is virtually blocking the path to that ball. But counting a wall area now, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Legon Cities. Explicit shape. Where you know training grounds. It doesn't come by fluke. And you do match, and so a coach say, they've rehearsed it. But the most difficult thing is to rehearse the na general oba implementing who the impact. So that is Legon Cities. Now, Shadia Ketuabi Omoye Wafa Wahase. After someone ban quickly, and then Legon Cities etime drew area bra Wafa 4 players in this is a war. Now the reality is earlier and I say he's losing his marker. He's already lost his marker. This is Legon Cities. Omo sheshe free kicker. Omo is so good. Omo is very good. Omo is very good. Coach Master Okunadu Yejuma. It has to show on the table. Now look at how Omo beat Wafa in their own defense, and it felt like any clue as to what was going to happen. So from just 2 players, you can find a player here. There's 1 player Olusu in the marker. There's 1 player Olusu in the marker, and then there's a runner behind the line. This is Legon Cities. They've rehearsed this. As to number of days, I'm rehearsing, I wasn't there. But here shows this is a bit tedious to work out, taking the goalkeeper out of the shape, out of the equation, thereby leaving every member of the wall just ahead of the ball. But ball nankasa mu no and at that net e wa say Legon Cities are doing something nice. But from the set pieces, your league here your general, they are one of the best. It feels like there's a wall, but look at how I'm connected you keep on the whole. And this defender is stuck to his feet. But earlier we said no man marking but he's stuck to his feet. And this is Wafa, one of the teams that really almost so much. But look at how Legon Cities keep on it will be a free goal post in terms of open play, I might not have a bigger say, a bigger argument in favor of Legon Cities. But talking about set pieces in our league, Coach Maso Konodua show said he's the best and he's a specialist. For the time being, general, Yen Share will say now subsequently, yeah, the other team. So the key partner among we are successful. Our pitch, no. The best also at the about later, general. For the time being, there, Yen fact Coach Maso Konodua in Legon Cities, in CSA.
Okay. Newton Latte, Marijata. But that's the passes here. Coach Karim Zitu, Wakano, say, Nema Oyano, when Tiwa, Pia Bontin, na Abuano Monaco winning games, Bucrano. Gidi pass other coaches no more ever foul serious pa. Marijata.
The coaches the coaches
boys kidini nyinano yede account ho enye easy. Congrats. You must sign about hope you married data and I tell Sanse nyinano e free ne ho.